More dramatic.
This is the only hair product in the bunch, and I'm surprised. I'm not sure if that's right, but it is what it is. So this is from Christophe Robin Paris. This is the Regenerating Shampoo with Prickly Pear Oil, Revitalize and Deeply Nourished Hair. It's for dry and damaged hair. Now, my hair isn't necessarily damaged, but it's dry. Okay, it's low porosity, and I also cannot use, because I do break out from hair products, I can't use as much, or I just can't use the things that really would nourish my hair. So my hair does lean dry because I have to have the most minimal product in my hair. Yes, I'm sacrificing my hair for my skin. Argue with somebody else, it is what it is. I really enjoyed this shampoo. This actually, I repurchased it a few times and I like it. I love the scent. My hair, as I was shampooing it, my hair was very soft. And usually, you know, you only feel that when you get to the conditioner stage, but I really felt it with the shampoo in. I could, if I wanted to, and I have detangled with the shampoo, and with natural curly hair, that's a big deal. So I use it, I love it. Would I repurchase it? Yes. Now we have some body lotion. This one is from Paula's Choice. This is the Skin Revealing Body Lotion with 10% AHA glycolic acid with antioxidants, and this exfoliates to reveal younger looking skin. It smooths and hydrates and improves texture and tone. So again, I always start using these because of the back knee, as if I don't have arms and legs and a whole entire body besides my face and my back that need care, all right? So I use this on my arms and my legs, and very smooth. I did not enjoy using it. It gave me the results. It did what it said it was going to do. I didn't enjoy using it. I didn't enjoy the texture or the scent of it. This is fragrance free. I don't know. It just had a very kind of acidic type smell that I didn't like and I didn't enjoy. So I struggled a little bit to finish it. Now that may not matter to you, but if it does, then you know. So it did do really well. I think this is something that could also help with KP if you have any of those like dark, you know, textured bumps on your skin. This will also definitely help smooth it with consistent use, because it definitely did do results. So I used it. Did I love it? Yes and no. Would I rebuy it? No. And this one is from Lancome. This is the Nutrix Royal Body Balm, and this is intense nourishing and restoring body balm for dry to very dry skin. When I bought this, it fell and the outer package cracked. So keep that in mind. Please do not drop this or you will have ugly packaging to contend with for the entire time. Now, first of all, this has no business smelling this good. No business smelling this good. Without fail, I put this on. My husband's like, oh, you smell good. Dangerous. Dangerous waters. Okay? Dangerous waters that we tread. All right? But this, my skin is glowy and it is hydrating. The only issue is the size of it. To use this as a Black person, as a Black Caribbean person, this would last me a week. If I really were to use this the way my ancestors have insisted that I use this, okay, it's gonna last me a week. So I do a body lotion, you know, a big body lotion that I'm okay with using the many ounces of all over my body, and then I go in with this on top. So the actual skin benefits, I'm not sure I'm receiving it because it's not skin to skin, it's layered over something, but this gives me glow and this gives me shine. If I were traveling for a weekend or something, I would just pack this only. It would be fine. You know, it would be fine, but you know, I don't want to finish this so fast. You know what I mean? So that's why I kind of use it that way to stretch it, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I will say I do use it straight on my arms. So I finished this. Do I love it? Yes. Will I repurchase? Already have. All right, now we've got some serums. So let's go through these serums. All right, so we have from Shani Darden. This is the Azelaic Acid 10% complex, even, calm, and correct. So azelaic acid is really good with nourishing and healing that skin. It is also really good for breakouts, and again for texture and tone. It's also very soothing, so it's calming. It does reduce redness. I feel like this might also be really good for rosacea. So I went through this so fast. I will go through a serum really fast because I do not know what 1 to 2 pumps means. Who is 1 to 2 pumps? You're trying to tell me I need to use a cup of sunscreen, but 1 to 2 pumps of a serum? That does not add up to me. So I use it, finished it, loved it. Would I rebuy it? Yes. Who should use it? Every single one. Next, from Juice Skin, the Deliverance Serum that is still in this tiny bottle. I personally am the one woman show, okay? Like at this point, I could be hit with a cease and desist from Juice Skin because I will not cease and desist the request of a jumbo size of the serum. This is too small. 1 fluid ounce? I'm surprised they haven't blocked me yet, but I have been in their comments and with Charlotte herself. My friend, hey girl, we need this in a jumbo size. Y'all are playing. So this is, again, another soothing, another nourishing, another redness reducing, overall brightening and tone. And it also does help to heal active breakouts. Juice Skin overall, just really great products. This one is just the one, and we need it in a jumbo size. No gentle parenting for you. Full West Indian. All right, next we have from Allies of Skin. This is the Multi-Peptides and Growth Factor Advanced Lifting Serum. So I have been working in growth factors into my skincare. That was also one of my super consistent things for last year. And I do see the difference. These are supposed to help with restoring, it says right here, address signs of aging, including wrinkles and sagginess, while restoring the look of visibly lifted and tightened skin with this advanced lifting serum. This is not enough. This is not enough. It's to be used AM and PM. And this is 7 ml. This was gifted to me. I am not sure if there is a bigger size because the other growth factor serums that I have here is also small. So they seem to just make them really tiny, I guess, so that they concentrated. But this is too small. This is not enough. So just the cost per use is not there. So I got all the results from this, but this, the value just isn't balancing out. It is way too tiny to use for someone that's their only serum for that stage or step in their routine, to use AM and PM. Like, I feel like I was done within 2 weeks. So that's just not sustainable for me. This other serum that we can talk about now is from BioEffect. This is their EGF serum. And this is, I think, my 3rd bottle of this. And again, small, but it's full all the way, and you have a drop of formula so you can control. So this is 15 ml. So this lasted much longer. I get at least 30 days out of this, right? And that, I mean, A month is the least I think you could ask for in a skincare product, especially something like this. So again, you know, the same growth factor serum. This is beautiful. I also felt like my skin was very glassy because of the clarity that came with and the tightness that came with this particular one. So I do really like this one. This is something that I pick up when it goes on sale. So this, I've used it, I've loved it. Will I repurchase it? Absolutely yes. And then this serum is from Ven Skincare. So this is Age Response Compound K Hyaluronic Booster. So this isn't a growth factor serum, but the results to me were very growth factor-ish. Okay, so vitamin K, which is the compound K, and this has a bunch of different proprietary hyaluronic acid combinations. If you look at their website, the ingredient list is like this long for this serum. And usually as someone that's acne prone, that would terrify me because I'm like, oh no, that's way too much to risk. I initially had a small sample of this and I tried it and I wasn't sure that it was doing anything. I was using the Bioeffect Growth Factor Serum at the time and my skin looked wonderful. And I attributed it to all of the other products that I was using. I didn't think this was really doing anything. So when I ran out of the Bioeffect Serum, I said, okay, let me just finish this up. And y'all, the skin was skinning. Use it, loved it. Will I repurchase it? Yes, when it's on sale. Y'all, get these things on sale. If you're interested in a product and you look at the price and you're like, Lord Jesus, they go on sale. Just check. All right, next we have some moisturizers. So let's talk about these. This first one is from Caudalie. This is the Vino Perfect Instant Brightening Moisturizer. Now, if you know anything of Caudalie, it's going to be the viral Vino Perfect Serum, which is really good for brightening specifically dark spots. Not just that overall brightening that we hear of, but it does target hyperpigmentation. So this is essentially the moisturizer version of it. Now I bought this was my second jar. I bought this when I was going through a pretty intense fungal acne flare-up. Anything and everything under the sun was triggering it more than it usually would. Products that I had been using for years, even though the ingredients could trigger it, it didn't trigger it for me. Everyone, that's important. Everyone has different triggers, okay? It depends on your skin strength and sensitivity and all of the environmental factors around it. So what I did, I went through one of the fungal acne databases. I hadn't been on one of those for years, and I was just looking for a stripped down skincare routine of truly fungal acne approved skincare, and this moisturizer was one of them. So at the time I was just simply washing my face. I was using the Jordan Samuel Skin Hydrate Mist, and then I was using this moisturizer. Thank God my sunscreen was always fungal acne safe, because sunscreen is a big trigger for me. So that always, no matter what, always has to be strictly fungal acne safe for me. So my sunscreen always was. It'll come up right now. It's right here looking at me. So I was just using that. So this was really nice. It felt lovely on the skin. Even though I wasn't doing my full routine with all of my hydrating layers, because you know the fungal acne likes dampness, okay? It likes a little moist. I wasn't doing all of those things. It made me feel better. So it was there for me during a really tough time. And I loved it. I did love it. I used it so fast. I went through it so fast though. I was like, please, this is another one. We need a bigger size. And it comes in the biggest box, making you think that you're getting this big jar of product, and out falls this little what size is this? 1.6 fluid ounce. I used it, loved it, and would I buy it again? Yes, I would. The next moisturizer is from Paula's Choice. This is the Rescue and Repair Weightless Moisturizer, and this is for oily combination skin. So this moisturizer is very basic, very soothing, not super active. It has, yes, it says here it soothes a compromised barrier. So the way I was also using this when I restart my tretinoin, I use this to mix with it so that it's a more gentle application for those first few weeks, so we're not burning the crap out of our skin immediately. So this is just, again, as always with Polish Choice, straight to the point, no nonsense. It is what it is. And what I recommend, especially with this brand, a lot of brands, you know, when you read the boxes, you read the labels, it takes you on a journey to the seas as they part, where you float amongst the foam and the clouds of unicorn tears to nourish thine skin. Like, you know, it's always something like that, right? But Paula's Choice is like, listen, weightless hydration, compromised barrier repair, oily combination skin. What? No, not oily combination, dry skin. There's a version for it. It says dry skin, hydrates, it softens flakes. You know what I mean? Straight to the point, no nonsense. They don't have time for all of that, which I still love. Don't get me wrong. I still will get, I'll be like, ooh, floating in the foam with unicorn. Ooh, let me try it. I still get caught up. So I tried, loved it. Would I rebuy it? Yes. Our next is the Promise Keeper Nightly Blemish Treatment. Now this isn't a moisturizer, it is a treatment serum, but this is my husband's Empty. Shout out to him. He loves this and I love it too. He just stole it. This has dioic acid, 15 different antioxidants and brighteners, and organic rosehip oil. Okay, so dioic acid is a derivative of azelaic acid, which is an antibacterial that specifically targets the type of bacteria that causes acne. And it also regulates sebum and oil production in the skin. So nightly blemish treatment, it works. I remember the first time I bought this, I know I was nursing somebody because I was up when I shouldn't, and I was going through stories. A friend of mine on Instagram, she posted it and she was like, this is just saving my skin. And I was like, really? Add to cart. She didn't say anything. She's like, this is just saving my skin. I was like, girl, really? I need some. We, both my husband and I, were going through a really stressful time and we were both breaking out. He doesn't really break out that much. When I saw he was breaking out, I was like, So I was like, let's try this together. So he put some on, I put some on. We went to sleep, we woke up. There were no bumps. Like they were gone. Gone. They were gone. And I hesitate to say that because there is no such thing as an overnight treatment, but I mean, it's in my hand. They probably went floating down the stream in the foam with the unicorn tears. That might have been where they went. I don't know, but this. And so ever since then, he's been using it, and he you know, let me know like, hey, I need my, what? So he uses it like a moisturizer. Trust me. Sir, it says nightly treatment on here, but listen, when we get them to actually use a product, we just let it happen. Okay, it's fine. It's okay, baby. You do what you do. Use it, loved it. Will he repurchase it? No, because I will. I'm his supplier. Let's be real. My sunscreen is from Dermatology. This is the broad spectrum SPF 45, and this is my sunscreen. This is just my sunscreen. This is it. What sunscreen are you wearing, Saj? This. They have a tinted version. I tried it. Wasn't for me. This, and that's it. That's it. It's a hybrid sunscreen. So it has zinc oxide and octinoxate. So one mineral filter, one chemical filter. I like zinc oxide because it helps to heal any active breakouts. It's kind of, I don't know if I want to say antibacterial or antiseptic to breakout prone skin. It helps to heal active breakouts. So as I'm wearing this in the environment where, especially now that it's summer and the breakouts want to come, the sunscreen that is there that I'm going to be reapplying, it's going to constantly be helping my skin. My skin just does well with a zinc formula sunscreen. I am so sorry that I will not and cannot be the Asian beauty. Oh, this feels like a lightweight fluid gel and da 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 da. I will say this formula is elegant-ish. That's also why I'm like, oh no, we're good. It feels like a moisturizer. It doesn't leave a major white cast if you apply it properly. And I don't mean that gimmicky, just smearing an entire cup of sunscreen on your face and then you're shocked and appalled that it's not blending in. What blends in like that? Layer it. Apply all of it, but a little bit at a time, section by section. Even to paint a wall, you wouldn't do that. That's like taking a can of paint and throwing it at the wall and going, oh my gosh, the wall looks terrible. Anyway, this is my favorite sunscreen. I use it, I love it. Will I repurchase it? Yes. I actually need to place an order because my replacement bottle, I think I maybe have today only left to wear it. Now, this next round of empties is not skincare. These are my supplements. Part of my consistency journey has also been healing things from the inside out. This is my iron. If you watched my recent nail video, how I grew my natural nails, and I spoke about my prescription iron, this is it. Y'all, I have been anemic my entire life. I started taking this along with getting monthly iron shots. Also, is it here? Yes. Also, the next supplement I'll share. Also managing my monthly cycle, which has been heavy since I started, which I was like, okay, that's just the way it is. Until my new doctor was like, girl, what? No, that's not normal. I was like, oh, hence the reason why I was anemic. Y'all, being on this, my last lab results, my iron was what? Too high. Too high. You can tell me nothing. Labs in the red. Exclamation marks. Danger, danger, alert, alert. And I'm sitting there like, what? Oh my God, you mean if I wanted to, I could just stand really quickly right now? So my nickname right now is Iron Man. You've never seen me and Tony Stark in the same room, have you? Yes. Yes. I will. No, this is prescription. Okay, so screenshot this if you can. I'm not sure if I can link it, but screenshot this and ask for a prescription of this if you can. The next supplement is what I took to help regulate my cycles so that they're not so heavy. I now have a 3-day cycle. Never in my life. I'm 40. Never in my life. Never in my life. I was like, what do you mean it's only 3 days? She's like, yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I was like, oh, not 7? And when I tell you 7 days of heavy, there is no small, no large, medium, small. Because, you know, apparently that's what's normal, right? It's heavy, and then it gets medium, and then it tapers off, and then you're good. Me, heavy, 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 heavy. So your girl was just floating around empty. So this dim detox, I know that there are different versions of this. This is just the one that they gave me. So I have been using this. I also don't get as bad cramps as I used to. This combination is why I can sit and talk to you guys today, I swear, because it was getting way too much. And then these two supplements here, this is the Candy Bactin AR and BR. So this is basically intestinal support. So that fungal acne flare that I kept having on my skin, my gut microbiome was clearly having parties that I was not invited to. Just everybody just raving raves. So this balanced everything out, acted like a bouncer, took who needed to be gone, who needed to get their cousins out, because you know sometimes it's like we need this but not the cousins, just immediate family. We don't need all the relatives around, it's too much of y'all, so just family stays, cousins gotta go, you know, like that. So this balanced everything out with my gut microbiome and my skin. Okay, the next thing is some vitamin D. This is 5000K vitamin D3 with vitamin K. That K again. And see, that's the thing, we knew about K for supplements, but topically, what is it gonna do? Turns out all the things, we love vitamin K over here. Okay, the combination of K and D makes the D more absorbable in the body. So, and this brand is Metagenics. So I'm not sure if you can get that out there. I feel like it says practitioner exclusive, so I feel like you have to get it from a doctor, like from their shelf. It's not prescription, but they're the only ones, like Cosmoprof, you know, only a licensed cosmetologist can go in there and shop. Like they only put it on the shelves of practitioners, not stores. But this has been really great. The vitamin D is so low. Black women, please take your iron and your vitamin D. Stop joking about it. It is so serious. It is not a joke. I'm so serious. It's not a joke. Okay, having a vitamin D deficiency affects so much in our organs, in our blood cells. It's finish it, love it, will repurchase, have to. And then this one is magnesium glycinate. So I also found out I'm really low in magnesium. Not a surprise, because all of the twitches and glitches that I have going on and with scoliosis. Child, listen, the bones and the minerals are just all over the place. So I take these at night and they do help me sleep better, but they help with bone health also and just feel better. So absolutely will continue with purchasing these. Okay, that's it for supplements. I hope this was okay. I knew this was kind of random edition, but I hope that this was okay. Okay, we just took off that mask. Look at my skin. There's nothing on my skin. I just removed it with my cloth and that's it. Look, just look. You have eyes. I don't have to say anything else. You can. Since when this is what your skin looks like after taking off a mask? Oh my gosh, so good. I'm gonna do a little under eye patch from Pixi. I really like Pixi's under. Don't judge me. Now I am curious. Are you team this way or are you team this way? What direction do you put the mask in? Spoiler alert, it better be this way, because girl, what? Why would it be the other way? I judge you about that. I'm honest. All right, our next empty is fragrance. This is my first fragrance empty. It is. And this is Glossier You. There's a little bit in there, a teensy bit. Can we get it? So this is Glossier You, and I really surprisingly enjoyed this fragrance. This was my everyday fragrance. I want to smell good. I'm not doing too much. I'm not going anywhere. To me, this is the equivalent. This is the fragrance equivalent to a no makeup look, or to my 10-minute everyday makeup routine where I just want to look pretty and put together. I'm not necessarily doing a soft glam or a full glam, but I don't want to be barefaced. I want to look pretty. I want to look good. And that's what this fragrance is to me. I get lots of compliments when I wear this, and the hubs likes it too. So that always helps. And just, again, like I said, fresh, clean, but not in the, like I hesitate saying fresh, clean, because I know the fragrance girlies are like, okay, it's giving nothing. But this doesn't, this gives something. It does. It gives exactly what I describe it as. If you compare makeup looks to it, it gives your 10-minute routine. That gives something. You took 10 minutes to put your face together in a way that looks good and you feel confident and you feel beautiful. So love it. Absolutely will repurchase. Already have. I have the bigger size of it. Actually, it's right here. I have the mummy size. I have the mummy size of it. And I also am collecting all of the U fragrances like Pokemon. I have the U Dew, the U Fleur, which I think is the newest one, and the U Rev. All of them. Every single one. And I love them all. Would you like me to do a standalone video on the Glossier fragrances? Like we can do like a comparison and talk about those. So comment and let me know if that's something that you would like. Okay, we have a couple makeup items in here. And we have got 2 mascaras from Dior. Now, Dior show was my favorite mascara. It really was. But you know what? She's been replaced. Ugh. And some of you are using mascara that smells like that. I'm so disappointed in you as your mom, as your beauty mom. Much disappointment. But these are still beautiful. I love them. I like mascaras with this type of brush, this kind of fat, bristly brush. Those give, because I do have naturally long lashes, so they give me length and they give me fullness. When I use skinny brushes or the silicone texture brushes, they give me length, but they clump my lashes together in a way that they can look kind of spidery, and I prefer my lashes to go wider and then up. So brushes like this give me that. So I've used it, I've loved it. Will I repurchase it? No. Here's why. I'm gonna tell you why. This girl, oh my gosh. Y'all already know me and this mascara. You have seen her all over the place. And this is the black, which has already been replaced by the brown. But this formula, I prefer, and the brush is that same bristly kind of fat brush, but these bristles are more spiky, and something in the spikes of this is really giving that drama to the lashes. Now, I may revisit the Dior for moments where I don't necessarily want that much drama, but if we're honest, when do I ever not want that much drama? So love it. Will we purchase? Absolutely. Already have. And now we keep 2. Because I think when I finished this was around when the brown launched, and I keep the black and the brown on stock. So love it, love it, love it. Absolutely will repurchase. Another mascara from Rare Beauty. Let me show you the bristle. See, the same type of bristle. This bristle is very close to that YSL Lash Clash mascara. I like smelling the expired. You just reminds you that it is in fact expired and it's done. But I really like this. I really like this, and I do prefer this over the Dior again. So if I wanted a more affordable version of this, I really would say that it is that Rare Beauty. So I do have another one of these in my bathroom right now, and then I keep the YSLs in my work makeup vanity, which is what you see behind me. And if I'm honest, I did just buy a brown of the YSL for my bathroom upstairs. So I have the Rare Beauty black and then the YSL brown, and then when the Rare Beauty black is done, we'll see which one. We'll see what the budget says at that time, so we know which one that we buy to replace. But I feel like it's just going to be these 2 on rotation. So use it, love it, absolutely would we buy it again, especially if we're on a budget at that month, because we can. thank you for sticking with me. I hope I hope that you enjoy this. I know I can give a gather, but I feel like this is important information, especially if you're in this beauty space. So y'all just put me on and do your things, okay? Braid your hair, do your nails, have a little sippy sip. Like, you don't always have to look, like just listen. Just think of me as a visual podcast, you know. So we have some lip balms right here. And also, if you have sat through this and you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe, because you already watched this whole thing and that means we go together now. So just go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you get a notification when my next video goes live and you don't miss it. So you can be first to get all the information, all the things, because there's one thing I'm going to give you is some good information. So this is from Clinique Lip Moisture Surge Lip Balm. This is so nice. You guys, this is really nice. A no fuss, no nonsense. You want to hydrate your lips. You want to soothe your cracked lips. You want it to last throughout the day, at least through a couple of drinks, you know. So this has been great. I haven't been able to find it. I don't know if it's just a stock issue or if it's kind of going away. I may need to hunt it down. So I use it, I love it. I would love to repurchase it if I could find it. And then this is the Naturium Phyto Glow Lip Balm in Clear. Now, I like the Naturium lip balms. My issue with them is they go off before they're finished. And something about it, the texture, the smell changes, and you can taste it. I swear to you, I put it on and then I would just start coughing. If I kind of taste it, like it gets in my mouth from off of my lips. It coats my throat in this weird way. And so this is not empty, but I can't use it anymore. It's done. If I use it, I don't know. It still smells good, so I don't know what it is, but it feels completely different after a certain point. So I never get to the point of this, of finishing it. Use it, loved it for the beginning. Would I repurchase it? No. And then we have from Summer Fridays, this is the Lip Butter Balm in shade, what shade was this one? Poppy. So I bought this to try it. It was around the time where they came out, and this was a new shade launch. So I got this to try it to see what the hype is about. I did not like these. I didn't like them. I did not like them, and I felt like my lips started going a little purple after. Recently on TikTok, they've been talking about different lip oils and balms that have been turning lips black and purpley and spots and all of that. And it's some kind of allergic reaction. We haven't figured out what it is, what the ingredient is. It's definitely like an us problem, because it's an allergic reaction. That's what it is. So if you're allergic to gluten, you can't go yelling at wheat and saying wheat is the worst thing in the world. You know, that's a you problem. It's not wheat's fault that you're allergic to it, right? So to be honest, it's not empty at all, but I couldn't finish it. So didn't really get to use it, didn't really love it, will not repurchase. And my last unplanned, but has been a favorite. I finished this year. This is from Perricone MT, and this is their treatment lip oil. And although it's finished, it's not expired. So I can actually do this for the little bit that is on the one. So this is shade Plum. They have a bunch of shades. They also have clear. I don't think I've ever finished a lip oil, because I always forget about it and then I'm like, on to the next, especially for lip products. So yeah, right now, as of 2025, this is my favorite lip oil. So use it, loved it, absolutely will repurchase, especially this color. I am just waiting to finish the others because I will abandon them for this color. Okay, I just looked in my basket and it's random covers, and there is one more thing that I want to share. I put it in here because clearly this was an emotional thing, and it's a pen. Y'all don't judge me, let me explain. I'll explain. So it's a pen. It's a black ink gel pen with some little sparkles in it. I got it from a pack at Home Goods. It is King Art and it's empty. Why is it in my empties basket? What's the big deal? So this pen is the pen that I use to write the steps and instructions on my personal clients' face charts. So every time you book a custom kit with me or one-on-one makeup lesson, I make a face chart for you with your new makeup products or the look that we've designed so that you can keep and you can follow along. So this is the pen that I started using at the start of last year to write all of the instructions, everything on the face charts, and I finished it. I finished it on all of my amazing clients. So I felt, when I realized it was finished, I felt really proud that I had that many that I was filling out. I thought about all of the tips and information. Not me about to cry. It's cancer season, okay? Relax. No, me relax. But all of the tips that I have shared, and just the feedback of I know it's makeup, but we may not like it, but it's a little associated with our confidence and our daily routine. And there's just so much frustration that happens right now because there's just so much going on. So taking it back to the basics, taking it back to each individual client, like no face chart is the same, no kit is the same. They're truly tailored to each individual. So everything that's written was written like this one special individual person. So all of that ink went to all of these amazing women, and I just felt so proud. I don't think I should throw this away. Maybe I should frame this pen. So that's my empty pen. So I use it. I love it. Will I repurchase it? Yes. For the rest of my, I do already have one. But yes, I will repurchase for my special clients. Oh my gosh. Don't judge me. But we are done though, guys. Don't worry. There's just boxes and covers rolling around inside. So we are done. I'm gonna finish up the rest of my skincare routine and get started for the day because it is now 10 a.m. and I just got a notification in my beauty community that my live is in an hour and I've been talking forever. So I hope I still have voice left. All right, thank you guys for watching. If you wanna hang out with me some more, you can check out any one of these makeup tutorials and get some more tips. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. And as always, I hope this helps. Bye.